The Maharaja is back in a new office with a new design, new look, new colors, and the plan is to win back the market share that it once enjoyed in the Indian skies and overseas.
In the recent past, there have been a couple of incidents which are basically consumer behavior related, but has that sort of taught the airline something that it needs to do better?
Yes, and I think we've publicly acknowledged that. There needs to be better training about how to react to such situations, and we're providing that. There needs to be better information flow so that when incidents happen, we become aware of them. There needs to be better consequence management that, regardless of whether it's an internal issue or one that pertains to customers or others, that we follow up quickly and take the necessary action. There needs to be a performance culture, that there are certain standards that we expect and that we will deliver. It's really fundamentally, it's about systems, about training, about people, but underpinning it all is culture. And that culture is deep-seated in Air India. There's a wonderful service culture, but there are some elements of culture that need improvement, and we're putting a lot of work in to try and move this very deep-seated, very ingrained culture towards what we expect and need it to be.
What's improved? What's changed? Because beyond what you're doing internally, but in terms of the passengers, the ultimate guy who really matters, what's changed for them so far?
Well, I can run off a list of things, but let me start with a few. So at the smaller end of the scale, all of the seats, the curtains, the cushions, the carpets on all of the aircraft have been completely replaced. We're now in the second and in some cases the third phase of going through this, so it's a regular upgradation. We've had a number of aircraft return to service with a complete, not an interior refit with new product, but at least new panels on the walls, new seat armrests, all of those things that have become a bit worn and tatty over the years. A number of aircraft have come into the system with that. New caterers around the world. We've upgraded all of the lounges in terms of ones that we contract from other parties so that we're choosing the best lounge that's available in any location. We've recruited well over 1,000 of our own staff at the airport to provide more direct supervision and impart better service trained by us to the standards that we expect Air India to be. We've leased in so far 6 wide-body aircraft with 11 more to come by the end of the year to upgrade the cabin product. The new Airbus A350 aircraft, which will be the first into India, will come into India before the end of the year as part of a product upgradation process. And we've committed to the $400 million refit of all of our wide-body aircraft, which commences around July, August of next year, which will see the interiors entirely replaced. New seats, new in-flight entertainment, new lavatories, new galleys, effectively a complete replacement of the interior to bring it up to world-class standards. Website, app, reservation system, some of the other capabilities have all been upgraded. Call centre is in the process of transitioning to a new provider with improved standards. So we've been doing a lot. Now, I appreciate that there's huge expectation on Air India. I appreciate that people would like us to do it even faster than we are. But I just want to give the assurance that there is no stone being left unturned and no effort that is being spared to do this as comprehensively and quickly as possible.